All right, let's dive into this incredible piece. We've got a video by Chuando Tan where he, still looks 21 while being 57. It's pretty wild, right?
Absolutely, that's mind-blowing. So what's Chuando Tan's secret?
Well, the video, it breaks down his personal routine, his exercise regimen, skincare, how he handles stress, and, importantly, it lists the top 5 foods he eats and the 5 he avoids. It's a full blueprint for longevity.
That's fascinating. His age-defying look is almost like something out of a movie, right?
Exactly. It's like he stepped out of a time machine. You know, he's a fashion photographer, model, actor, and a successful businessman. All of that, coupled with his routine, makes his youthful vibe really stand out.
Yep. So, can you break down what he actually does? I mean, the video is segmented clearly into parts.
Sure. First off, there's his exercise routine. He emphasizes staying active, and it seems, not just any exercise, but a mix of strength and cardio. You know, those combo workouts
Yeah.
that keep the blood pumping and muscle tone tight. Then there's a neat, dedicated skincare regimen he swears by.
Skincare is, a huge deal, especially when you want to look like you're in your 20s. What did he mention about that?
He highlights using a precise combination of products aimed at hydration and protection. And, he seems to, really believe that protecting your skin from environmental stress is key to locking in that youthfulness.
And then there's stress management, right? How does he handle that?
Yep, he talks about, carving out time for relaxation. Meditation and, perhaps some structured downtime are part of his day. It's about lowering stress levels to prevent those pesky aging effects.
Right.
He clearly has a holistic approach.
So, aside from the physical routines, we have the dietary aspect. What about the food section?
This part is super interesting. The video lays out his top 5 foods that he loves eating, all geared towards boosting longevity, and, his 5 banned foods, which he believes accelerate aging.
Yep, that's a neat contrast. I'm curious. Do we know exactly which foods he recommends and which he avoids?
The video doesn't list every ingredient in detail, but it does emphasize that the foods he eats are nutrient-dense, packed with antioxidants, healthy fats, you know, the kind of stuff that really helps with cell repair. Conversely, the avoided foods are likely high in sugars, processed fats, and other factors that, might trigger inflammation.
That's interesting. So it's like you're either fueling a high-performance machine or, well, risking rust.
Exactly. It's like, if you think of your body as a car, you want premium gas, not the low-grade stuff that clogs systems up. And Chuando Tan seems to be all about living that premium lifestyle.
Now I have to ask, what do you think about his claims? I mean, sometimes these routines can sound a bit too good to be true.
Oh, that's a good point. I mean, while his routine appears robust, one could argue it's a blend of common-sense practices combined with a bit of personal flair. I do wonder if some factors, like genetics, play a bigger role than the routine itself. It's not exactly a one-size-fits-all recipe.
Right. Personal biology matters a lot. So while his methods are inspiring, they might not guarantee the same results for everyone, correct?
Precisely. And, consider that his lifestyle includes being in the spotlight and possibly having access to better resources. But still, his approach is definitely something to think about if you're aiming for longevity.
It's almost like a manual on healthy living. Exercise, skincare, stress reduction, and a clean diet. Do you see any particularly standout advice?
Yeah, honestly, his emphasis on avoiding those 5 foods is quite standout. It's like he's saying, don't just pile on the good, avoid the bad. It reminds me of that saying, you are what you eat, and he's taking it to heart by being super deliberate about what he puts in his body.
Indeed. Do you think this kind of advice would work for, say, someone who isn't in his exact situation?
That's where I respectfully challenge his approach a bit. I mean, while his regimen is admirable, I think everyone needs to tailor these principles to their own lifestyle. Not everyone can, or maybe should, follow a strict food exclusion plan as he does. So, it's
Uh-huh.
more about finding a balance that suits your body and circumstances.
True, there's no magic bullet. Even if his look is amazing, it might just be one component of a multifactorial lifestyle.
Exactly. Prevention and maintenance, you know? And his video does a good job of breaking it all down into manageable chunks: exercise, skincare, addressing stress, and the whole nutrition debate.
Right,
It's a
right.
holistic view.
Speaking of nutrition, the concept of top foods to eat and avoid is something that keeps coming up in health circles. Any parallels you see with other experts?
Definitely. It's like what we see with other longevity gurus who advocate for whole, natural foods and minimizing processed items. It's almost like a universal truth: foods rich in nutrients versus foods that contribute to oxidative stress.
Yeah. And what about the idea that stress management plays a significant role in aging? That's been highlighted here, right?
Correct. Managing stress isn't just, about feeling better emotionally. It has real tangible impacts on how our cells age. When stress is high, inflammation kicks in, and that can, over time, make you look older. So, his routine that focuses on reducing stress might be one of the key pillars for his youthful
Absolutely.
appearance.
I find that really intriguing. It's like he's balancing the physical with the mental. And then there's his skincare routine. Did he mention anything unique there?
Yes, he did. He's keen on a routine that, emphasizes hydration and protection. It's not just slapping on a cream, but understanding the ingredients that help repair and protect the skin. It's, a lot more scientific than what many of us might assume
Right,
about
that's
daily
important.
skincare.
So overall, it sounds like his approach is really comprehensive, hitting all the major aspects of lifestyle and health.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so engaging. Even if not every tip is universally applicable, there's value in piecing together a lifestyle that nourishes your body on multiple levels: physically, nutritionally, and mentally.
Yeah. I think many listeners can definitely pull something valuable from this, whether it's rethinking their diet or even, adjusting their workout routine.
Absolutely, it's like taking a page from Chuando Tan's playbook. Even if you don't follow every single tip, the overall philosophy of being intentional about what you do with your body is, incredibly inspiring.
For sure. One thing I keep coming back to is how he frames food choices. It's such a clear divide between what's seen as helpful for longevity and what might sabotage that.
Yes, it's that clear and bold stance: eat the good stuff and avoid the bad stuff. I mean, it's almost like a lifestyle credo. But I also, understand where some might argue it oversimplifies complex nutritional science.
Yeah, I can see that. Right, there's always nuance, especially when individual dietary needs can vary so much.
Exactly. And that respectful debate is important. Each of us has different genetic makeups and lifestyles, so while his regimen has worked wonders for him, others might need to adjust it to their specific conditions.
Yep, exactly. So, wrapping it all up, what would you say is the key takeaway from his video?
For me, it's this idea of holistic maintenance. Whether it's staying active, carefully selecting what you eat, managing stress, or taking care of your skin, the message is, invest in yourself daily. And that, in turn, can lead to a more vibrant and youthful life.
Absolutely, that sums it up really nicely. Overall, it seems like Chuando Tan isn't just about looking young. It's about living a balanced, thoughtful life.
Yes, and the video serves as a reminder that age is more than just a number. With the right intentional choices, you can, defy conventional expectations.
Indeed. I really appreciate how he breaks down complex topics into actionable steps. Even if it's not a magic formula, it's a practical guide.
Exactly. And, for anyone out there who wants to tap into a healthier lifestyle, his tips can be like a great starting point. It's all about discovering what works best for you.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so that's our deep dive. I think we've covered a lot of ground here, from exercise to food choices and everything in between.
Certainly. It's been a lively discussion, And I hope our listeners find some valuable insights to experiment with on their own journey
Yeah.
towards longevity.
Thanks for the chat. It's always enlightening to see how these pieces of advice tie into overall well-being and aging gracefully.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, it's not just about adding years to life, it's about adding life to those years, with smart choices and balance.
Right on. And that wraps up our conversation on Chuando Tan's approach to staying forever young. Catch you next time.